Hello, this is Heather Hoffman, and I'm here today to share a walkthrough with you of the entire brand new March 2019 Reverse Confetti release. It's a great, huge release, lots of stamp sets, lots of dies, some fun pattern paper, all the things that you are excited for every time Reverse Confetti has a new release. So let's start off with the two freestanding die sets that are in this release. First of all, we have the Stitched Notes and Frames die, which I love how this is one die, one A2 card die, but it cuts out three different frames. The two outer frames, one's the size of an A2 card, one's slightly smaller, and the center is kind of a note card with stitched lines. Then we also have the Stitched Hex Tag, which you can see on that card is great for a focal point on a card. You can use it separately as a tag. It cuts the hole and everything all in one pass, so it's super handy. Next up we have 4 separate word duo dies. The first one is the Hooray and Cheers, and then we have the Thanks and Hello. These two little cards, I used the Hooray from that first one, and there I've die cut the Cheers just so you can kind of see them together. And then the second card I used the Hello, and I also die cut the Thanks as well, just so you could see the font on all of those. Great, fun font, and I love the text on it. The other two that we have there are the Mom and Dad word duo and the Love and X and O. That one I used the Mom and Dad, and I love how the font on the Dad is different than the Mom. One's more masculine, one's more feminine. And there's the Love, and I also die cut the X and O so you could see that one die cut out as well. Then we also have one more freestanding word die, and it's called You're Super Duper. I have it stored in my same bag with one from the last release called Hello Lovely. They're both the same style and font, so they work really well. Fun for shaker cards or just using the letters. Let's move on to the 4 stamp and coordinating die sets. First up we have Floral Gem. It's a really unique stamp set. The dies and all of the little elements, and then that one large gem image with the florals. And there's also those little images. You can use them on their own. You can pair them up with that main image. There's lots of different ways to use it. And then I'm going to move over real quick to one of the freestanding sentiment sets. Sentiment gems are perfectly sized to fit inside this. They also work really well with just as sentiments on your cards, a lot of the other Reverse Confetti tags, but I love how these fit depending on which way you set the gem, at horizontal or vertical direction. All right, next up we have the super cute new So Super stamp set, and this has got some really cute little boy and girl images. There's a cute little super dog on there. The little Bam and Pow, I love those on there. The coordinating dies work great. You can use it with the stamp set on those or without in the city skyline. It's a super cute set. And speaking of cute, let's move on to the Spring Pal stamp set. There's tons of fun little spring images on this. I've only used those 2 little images on my simple cards there yet, but there's the little frog and the sheep and the wheelbarrow. Can't wait to use more of those. And then we have another beautiful floral set. This one's called Hatbox Florals, and it's somewhat themed towards Mother's Day. A lot of the sentiments fit for that, but very, very versatile, fun for spring, for weddings, just for lots of different elegant occasions. All right, and then we have one more freestanding sentiment set. I already showed the other one a little bit ago. This one's called Word Up, and it's got tons of these little thin, perfect for putting on sentiment strips. It's one of my favorite things to do on cards, so I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of the stamp set and tons of great sentiments on there. And this month's 6x6 pattern paper pad, I absolutely adore the polka dots. Half of the pad has solid colors with white polka dots, and the other half of the pad has tone on tone or some contrasting color instead of the white polka dots. But I use this on several of my cards for this release, and I can't wait to use it more and more and more. There's just something fun about polka dots, and these are so versatile and such fun colors. And as always, I save my paper scraps at the beginning of my paper pad. So there you go, the entire huge release: 4 stamp and die sets, 2 sentiment sets, 2 freestanding dies, 1 word die, and 4 word duo dies. Hope you enjoyed. Can't wait to see what's on your wish list and what you pick up first. Have a great day.